Hey, what's going on? It's the Liver King. Today, we're gonna be doing a review over some bison testicle whiskey. If you're interested, stay tuned. Find out if I ever put my shirt on.
Hello everyone, my name is Brenner. Welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Liquor Sipper. I wanted to say thank you all for stopping by Mr. Liquor Sipper's neighborhood. And today, as you can see, we're going over this bottle here. Another budget bourbon. Another little budget whiskey. Ooh, jeez, in my pants. Alright, so it's $20. I think this one I paid exactly... Okay, not exactly, but roughly 23 bucks. Evan Williams. We have in the past done an Evan Williams before, but not this 1783 small batch. So if you have yet to try this, or maybe you're just here to watch the ridiculousness that occurs on this not so normal whiskey channel, then stay tuned and let's find out if this is a sipper or a sipper or a skipper, baby. Alright, so we need to throw a little gas in the gas tank real quick. That right there might fill you up, but it's gonna cost you 150 bucks. Alright. Anyway, so this bottle right here, this Evan Williams, is a designated classification of straight bourbon whiskey. The company comes from Heaven Hill. Distillery is also Heaven Hill. This bottle, not hard to find. It could be anywhere, even in potentially a Walmart somewhere. The release date is ongoing. And I just, the release date is ongoing. The release date is ongoing. The proof comes in at a 90 proof. The age, the company states it could be potentially anywhere between 6 to 8 years. So it's a decent age at a decent proof as far as it reads so far. The mash bill comes in at a 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and a 10% rye. The color here, as most bourbons are, it's bronze. So, I don't know, might be bronze because it's in fourth place, and it might be garbage. As I stated, MSRP for this is roughly $20, give or take a few dollars depending on your location, or if you are in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Alright, so as I stated, one of the other ones, I'm trying to put the reviews more towards the forefront of this, because sometimes people just don't care about the antics. They just want to get down to business and figure out what the bottle's all about. So we're just gonna crack this thing open. You know, that already, just for me personally, I don't know, other folks may like this. I guess you kind of get a good seal. I personally, I like the cork action. I think it's a little bit better. It seals nicely. I like to hear the pop. And also, you can reuse those. Bedroom uses, potentially. I don't know. I just like the sound of the whenever it, yeah, that's cool. It's intriguing. It's like sort of like a little bit of a tease, a little foreplay, if you will. Ooh, somewhere 5 miles away, someone popped the bottle, and it's whiskey. So you know I'm gonna find you. Kind of like Batman, you know?
Where are they? Where are they?
So you think darkness is your ally? You've simply drank the darkness. I was born into whiskey, molded by it.
Alright, that's my impression for today, so thanks for watching that. Now we're going to do the twisters for the misters. And the little... There we go. So it can never be an adequate episode of Mr. Liquor Sipper when we're doing reviews here if you do not have Nosing for Newbies! Alright. Oh my god. You know, this is... okay, let's just go back to the newbies. Smells like, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, is what it smells like when they made this. They didn't know. It also smells like the consistent hand-me-downs from Hillary Clinton down to Dr. Evil. If you ever seen, they wear the same outfits. It's uncanning. Uncanning? I think that's the right word. It also smells like used and unwashed thrift shop clothes. And I also get crazy scents of the crazy cat lady's litter box. It also smells like the skankiest Kardashian's mattress. Actually, that could be potentially any of them. So more like any Kardashian mattress from the age of 14 and up, more than likely. All right, and to the tail end, because there's a little something, there's a little secret back here. Oh, it's like someone rolled up the windows and trapped you inside their car and just let out a nice beefy fart, and you're in there, stuck. They locked the windows, childproof, and you're breathing it in. You're a trooper. Come on, you can get through it. It's not that bad. Let's get to the real nose here. It definitely has the scent of a very typical classic bourbon, charred oak, caramel, vanilla, but they're kind of subdued. There's a little bit of a light marshmallow in there. Smells plain. I don't know, it just seems like, all right, we're just gonna go to the palate. Sometimes, as we've noticed from other videos in the past, just because you smell something doesn't mean you're gonna taste it, and just because you're not smelling something doesn't mean it's not there necessarily. So let's just go ahead and go to the palate. Sweet in the beginning, brown sugarish, toasted brown sugar, light caramel swirl, and then it's very fast. The sweetness hits you fast, and then immediately after that, there is the a little bit of that seasoning. There's a little bit of the paprika, if you will. All right, so it is sweet. It's not harsh. There's only a slight burn. A medium finish. So, like right now, it's still there, but that's when I get that. The scent that I had of the marshmallow comes in at the back end, and I can taste that marshmallow on the back end. It's actually really nice. If you haven't seen my other review, it's another $20 budget bourbon, excuse me. I would say this is actually better. I don't want to down Jim Beam themselves, but I think it's the Devil's Cut. Devil's Cut doesn't cut it. It was really highly disappointing. And this Evan Williams, one of the other Evan Williams that I have done a review over, it didn't disappoint, and that was also a budget as well. This one I would say is actually really smooth. It has just enough punch in it, but it has sweeter tones to it that the punch is subdued, but it's nice. I could see this easily being actually a nice daily sipper. If you're looking for a budget bourbon that is a nice daily sipper for 20 bucks and something that is not hard to find, this one might be it. So in conclusion, if you can figure that one out, is this a sipper or a skipper? This is totally a sipper. I'm surprised. I was a little scared of this one after drinking this Jim Beam Devil's Cut. If you haven't seen this review, go ahead and check it out. I don't know, maybe some of you guys out there are really diehard Jim Beam fans. I encourage you guys to go check it out. If you haven't had this yet, go ahead, check out the review, see if the palate is something that you're interested in, because I do talk about the flavor profile of this one, as I have of this one. Not that this has here, this Evan Williams doesn't have the most bodied taste profile. However, it's more than just oak and spice, like the Devil's Cut was. This is you're experiment, or not experimenting, but you're throwing in multiple different flavors in this that I can pull apart, and those flavors that are singly by themselves, I enjoy those, and then pairing them together. I actually get a little bit of dark cherry in this as well. To be honest, I'm actually surprised how much I like it. This is, like I said, this is easy, so this is going to be something I'm going to keep on my shelf probably consistently. So now that we've done this review, we're gonna do a little bit of a background. So Evan Williams, 1783, small batch honors the year that Evan Williams founded Kentucky's first distillery. Having been around for a number of years, in May 2021, Heaven Hill reintroduced the brand with a more premium package design. As you can see here with this bottle, I have no idea what the old one looked like. Maybe I'll put it up somewhere on here so you guys can see what the old bottle looked like. But in addition to the updated bottle, the proof was increased, returning to the brand's original proof of 90, whereas before they were pushing out an 86 proof. Anyway, at the end of the day, this is something that you should definitely pick up. I think it's actually enjoyable in comparison to some of the other $20 budget bourbons. Is it the best one? No, because I feel like Fighting Cock is still at $18.99, still a better tasting profile because it has a lot more going on with it. But this one is pretty close right behind it. Again, you're looking at budgets. You're the most bang for your buck. What are you getting out of this? It's pleasant, it's smooth, and it does have more body to it than some of the other cheap whiskeys or bourbons that are out there where the flavor profile only comes in at 2 different flavor profiles. This one's more like 4, so you're getting something that has a well, you're getting something that I feel you could actually buy this bottle for about 30 bucks and I'd still be pleasantly happy with it. All that being said, I appreciate you guys jumping into the glass with me today and sipping on some information. If you guys don't mind, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell your friends, tell your homies, tell your enemies, tell everyone in between all about Mr. Liquor Sipper. Appease that algorithm, as I always say, and don't forget, cheers and keep on sipping. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so, yeah, look at me. Look at me. Yeah, so, the bison testicle whiskey, is that gonna be a lifter? Or is it gonna be a drifter? Well, look at me, bro. My abs look fake. I've never taken a steroid in my life. It's definitely a lifter. Look, can you do that? Drink bison testicle whiskeys and you'll look like me, the Liver King. What is that? A real man must drink that, because, oh.